Surely.
Yeah, we dicked him on Eichenwald.
Yeah.
I don't think they captured even the first point.
I mean, based upon whenever we tuned in and we started watching on the last one on what was it, Cerbasa or whatever. I think. Yeah.
Yeah, last one.
Based upon that, you guys were very closely matched. Import. I want to import this. First map. Usually worst map.
Yeah.
But
Ready for battle.
Better not kick me out of this stuff. Ryan, best junk. Okay, they got speeds. You guys don't have speeds.
5, 4.
So kind of the basis
3.
of the comp you guys are running is like pretty much if whoever Dylan Sunline end up getting low, your Sigma can kind of tempo in and be able to set up that kind of kill box or that area where he's comfortable going in to set up that kill, and your nades are going to be really helpful for that.
2.
Kind of have this poke.
Round 1.
Yet
Capture the
have
objective.
a little bit more sustain to brawl, but they have a much better brawl than you. With that bastard, definitely a lot of spam damage.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna love that round.
No.
I really think he needs to get out of that round. Wooly. That's a safe place for you guys to go. You know, it makes me wonder. I've never seen teams do this. And maybe it's because they're afraid of boops and stuff, but could you imagine, like, you could honestly, like, hold up here or something, I don't know. I've never seen it before, but makes me wonder,
Yeah, with Mort going Lucio, I'm sure people are worried about getting booped off.
Yeah, I could see that. But where is he right now? What? Am I just crazy? Is he... Where's the Lou? Where's the Lou? Oh, he's like inside somebody right now. Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah, I would imagine with that Reinhardt, though, he's not going to be leaving the Rhine very much.
Yeah.
He's going to be playing old Lucio. Not really aggro Lucio until there's an opportunity to break away.
The objective is now. Hold the point. I've got you. No recovery.
So, Anna, who's the person on their team that you're most worried about for, like, yourself?
Not really anybody. I mean, unless they're running like a dive.
Yeah.
But the only person that's gonna dive me would maybe Kiri or the supports.
Okay. I would say for me it'd probably be the Junkrat, only because if I'm like scoped in, sometimes you don't always see that they're bouncing
Oh, true.
stuff towards you. And if you're trying to hold right here, this Junkrat's probably gonna be spamming all that stuff, then you're gonna have to constantly be moving.
Yeah.
So I would be telling my DPS that needs to go. I can't successfully, you know, chill and do my job, or... I really feel like we're waiting for what? What are we? Okay, I like Dylan on off angle. That's good. Okay, I like our positioning, but something needs to happen. I don't know what. Nothing's happening. Not bad. Yeah, and you're sitting back and once you know where they're coming from,
I wanted to get to high ground, like on that
Yeah.
ledge behind us.
Yeah,
But I was worried that it's gonna take too long for me to walk all the way there with
yeah,
how like aggressive our tank was playing.
yeah. So, yeah, them wanting to go up at that point.
Yeah.
Okay, so the fight's ended. So at this point would be your go button.
Time to get up there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you would just go back here. If you're too afraid of going too far forward, you just go back up here. And
Yeah.
and just be like, hey, I know that's where I'd like to be if we start fighting right here. I know that's where I'd want to be, and so you just tell your team like, hey, can you just chill for a second? I want to get high ground. Like that's where I want to go. This is so here where you're kind of waiting. Here where
Would
you're
be the time to
waiting.
go up there.
Yeah, that's where you need to be
Yeah.
going. So I would every downtime you have is where you should be repositioning or talking about what's going on or what you want to use. So
Healing
you're
you.
gonna be talking about Nano here pretty soon. You're gonna actually have it pretty quickly. I'd be dry blading it, or you can OC with it.
The issue, if you watch some of the other game plays, is that we didn't coordinate our ults at all. Like I'd call out when I was gonna use my ult, and then everybody would just try to follow up with it.
Gotcha. Yeah, you.
So
you
that was
should
kinda
talk with
rough.
Dill about dry nano. So like, a lot of times, you can actually bait out a lot of things if he dashes up into the sky and you nano him. A lot of people think that
Oh, Nano Blade.
blade is coming out, but it's really just nano. And he could still do a lot of damage and do a lot of crazy things with that. I know at least my Genji player on my Masters team does. But even then, you might even be able to bait out. Like, if you go against a team that has a Zenyatta or something, you might actually be able to bait out, like, Transcendence and stuff like that, which is really cool. So you can always dry nano Genji. You can always nano Overclock. Those are really strong that you have right here. I would never be nanoing tank unless it's a desperate situation. You have to keep your point, something like that, and you need to nano him. Like that's fine.
Yeah.
But I normally don't want to. Back him the fuck up right now. Holy shit.
Yeah, I was telling them to kite it.
Get in there.
You see how they just all fucking use their ults?
Oh, but they're using ults now.
Yeah.
That's behind you, I think.
Kill confirmed.
Behind you. Yeah.
Yeah.
The barrier cannot withstand much more.
It's not bad. You guys were on
I
point
go
when
out
you guys
on
decided
my
to use those
terms.
ults. So, I normally would like to take a fight off point, but I think their comp does play around. Sadly. Now Dill's trying, but he's in. It would have been nice if we could have had Kitsune Rush before Dill decided to ult, because this is technically kind of lost.
Yeah.
So it's lost because they... Let's go and watch this. It's lost because it's a 3v5. It's lost because they've used Kitsune Rush, so you guys have to stabilize and not die to it in order for it to be a winnable fight. Yet your tank is under a lot of pressure. Your Kiri's actually just TP'd in. And I'll be honest, this is very wishful thinking on Dill's part, thinking that it's gonna get a whole lot of people. But normally, Blade alone is not going to get as many people as you think it is. He's doing his best. Can't knock it, but they're in Kitsune.
Yeah.
Things are very unkillable in Kitsune unless you're Kitsune back. I think you guys would just have a stronger... You guys would have a much stronger push if you would have kept that to use with Kitsune, but... Again, that's not really a you thing, but...
Activating the barrier.
See how we set this up. We don't have the tower
Let the Kitsune
Oh shit. They're getting rolled.
You're covered.
So it gets fucked up. Yeah, that's rough.
Let the Kitsune
I was like, oh, okay.
Kitsune and die. I'll be honest. I'd be leaving. That I know that's not very team player of me, but I'd be getting out. I'd be like,
Be
yeah,
careful.
actually, you guys. And by the way, if we read this Ryan's body language real quick, watch this.
Let the Kitsune
Okay, Ryan's walking forward with shield.
We're outnumbered.
He's
Be
looking.
careful.
He's looking
Yeah,
for that
yeah,
ult.
He's looking. And it's just like, are we gonna keep delaying the inevitable or what? And now they're gonna even Bastion ult. Yo. Now it's gonna take you a while. Oh, your team's ready to go.
You'll have to try harder than that.
Let's see how we break through this. We probably could have broken through this with the Blade and Kitsune Rush. If we remember
Probably.
that combo that we would have been keeping.
Instead of using it on 2 losing fights.
Yeah, that's pretty much what happened.
Yeah.
Recognizing when that's lost, or like when you just want to give it, like, okay, you want to use all those ults for that? Fine, let's just back up and use ults next time once the ults are over. Because they don't have infinite ults, right? But now,
Right.
because they've staggered you out for 2 fights, now they have ults again.
You're powered up. Get in there.
You are.
Went in hot and heavy.
You're powered
Good.
up.
I
Get
would
in
stay
there.
where you are. So normally this is danger zone for you. You don't want to be actually on point unless you have to touch. Okay, but you have people alive right now that can touch, so I would not worry about
Yeah.
that. Typically you don't want to nano tank unless tank is like dying. Try to nano your DPS.
Double kill.
Yeah, so right now you need to like not be here. You need to stay back up where you were. You can do all of this up there, and you could still be just as aggressive, just in a better position where maybe you and Dill wouldn't have died. Maybe only you would have died, or only Dill would have died, type of situation. Just being back a little,
I gotcha.
a little farther so that you're in a safer place. So, and I would probably be kind of here. You can honestly be like going back and forth. You don't really have to be one place or another. But let's look at the state here. You stay here. Would he have even seen you for Tyre? I don't know. Or even if he killed you, good, because now Dill's still alive.
Right.
But yeah, if you would have stayed here, you're able to keep them up, but also see if anybody comes up.
Hey,
Only thing now is they have 3 back. They got ults. They're fighting it without 5. Which makes sense, you guys aren't 5 either. So it's 3v3 that they're fighting right now.
With Kitsune.
Mm-hmm. Isn't a bad call to Kitsune Rush 3v3.
Right, when they're at 99.
But you see how we could have made a choice that it was possibly only going to be 4v3
Right.
positioning, and you guys they're just so much faster, especially with Kitsune and with that Lucio, that
Yeah.
your Ramatra is in a terrible position right now. I know you don't want to give up space, but it's like you kind of have no choice. You're gonna have to do something. You're gonna have to build some sort of ult to try and get it back. now back, so there's really nothing we can do.
Oh, back up a little bit.
Yeah. I think
And
I
go
saw that. Which, I mean, at that point, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see.
Ready for battle.
I still have much.
Change of plans. Let's win this time.
I don't like on this point. Good call going here with even now.
I let off some steam.
The objective is now.
Yeah, but he's trying to break through that, especially with the. I mean, with you can also help with this call because you're obviously not gonna want to peek it if Bastion's in turret, but we need to be watching for that Bastion in turret because as soon as Bastion's not in turret, they lose a lot of firepower for their comp.
Yeah.
So we would almost want to bait out Bastion turret. So instead of being in this choke already, where there's really nowhere to go once we're here, we would want to like kind of step in. At least maybe our tank could step in, bait out that that Bastion to form, and then just kind of wait. Just do a little poke here, you know, little poke. You could definitely be poking the tank whenever you're out like this, for sure. I also would definitely be putting somebody
On the off angle.
because, like, yeah, Mort was over here, but once your team engages on the right side, nobody's looking at you.
Right.
This is literally how, like, Vancouver won this map every single time we had this map. Because we always had somebody doing something sneaky as soon as the whole team turned around. It's
So
just, it's just such an open map.
Sojourn should have taken that, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Dill would have been too slow.
Yeah. But it's like kind of those situations like why not? You know? Why not
Yeah.
off angle? Because the whole point, right, is for you guys to eventually all meet here. So if you have somebody here, it's fine. And also Soj, the cool thing about Soj is if you're over here, it's not going well, just come back here, slide, and then you're here. You know? Slide up and then you're here. So it's not like you're too far from your team, really. And you're hopefully going to be meeting up with your team when they're a little bit farther in. But that's what I would do. I would be making sure your team's watching for that Bastion turret, because I bet that Bastion's going to come out a lot when teams really want to win. Just, unfortunately, that's how it goes. But I would just wait it out. It's just a lot of unnecessary damage that people are doing. It goes up. Now all they got is Junkrat spam. Honestly, your diva could be flying in, or at least going up, DMing while your whole team goes forward. You guys can definitely be kind of like filling out in this area, kind of waiting. But you're wanting to find a target, and that's why I think having this person would help out a lot, because you guys will be able to find your target faster. If you had Sun over here, and he was doing some poke damage, and then all of a sudden, let's say Junkrat or Bastion gets to half HP, or when he starts shooting in general, I bet they're going to be turning around. You're going to have someone turn around. And if the cool thing is, if you have that Junkrat turnaround, or you have that Bastion turnaround, this becomes very weak for them. And that's what you want. You want it to become weak. So how are you gonna take away a really, really strong front line? By dismantling their backline. And unfortunately, whenever you're looking down a corridor like this with the Rein Shield and spam, there's not much you as Ana can do. Really, there's not much you can do.
Right.
You can keep like unloading shots into like his shield, but it doesn't really mean much. You're not really a shield breaker. So I would definitely be calling for a DPS to go flank. Because even if you can get this Rein to turn around, like, that's crazy for your team. Or even if you can get more to turn around. Now they have no speeds. If you can get Pizza to turn around, which is pretty easy. I was on a team with them. Like, I don't know. I think that's gonna help you guys going up against really strong DPS frontline comps like this. There's just a really good brawl, but brawls are terrible when they have to look multiple directions.
Right.
Terrible. They're terrible because like they can only do a really strong front one place. And they put a Lucio with it because they want to be faster when they go to those places, but you don't give them a choice when you do it this way. They have to look at you or they have to look at them. They're gonna die either way. You're not giving them a choice. You either look at me, you push me out if I'm over here, or you go over here. And you keep fighting here. And they just have to deal with who they're gonna lose. I think you have 2 really strong DPS on your team that you're probably gonna get picks. Whoever goes over here is probably gonna get picks if they do this. And so I think that'll be really solid for your team. Unfortunately, I feel like we're gonna end up wasting a lot of time sitting over here, and we're gonna die to poke damage, especially from that junk, that Bastion. Unfortunately, now we've wasted enough time. I think Bastion has his turret back on. No, not quite.
Enemy in sight. That feels much better.
But you see how bored they got?
Yeah.
They got so bored, they're like, well, I wonder if someone will be over here. No? Okay, easy. Okay, I guess not. They got so bored, they're like, maybe, hopefully, we can do something over here? No? Okay, fine. Easy. I guess we'll just stand here with our front line. Alright. That's good. That's what you want. You just want someone over here punishing them.
Oh.
Okay, that's good, that's good. But you see how, like, your DPS can get those good picks? But if you set somebody up, it probably would have, I guess, torn apart their team. So it wasn't so strong up front. What's going on here? A lot of damage going in. Safety I like this. I like this. You had somebody being a little sneaky over here. But this is good. Having kind of this angle is good. I like this. I like this.
Dodge this. I am unbreakable.
Oh, Zarya played. Every time Storm feels like they don't do well, they pick Zarya.
All I wanted was for Biscuit to love me. All I need. What the fuck is this?
Holy dill,
Whoa. Rewind this shit. What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on?
How you are a sexy goddess of a man. Oh boy.
Sora needs to work on positioning so badly.
Alright, let's see what we got here.
Okay, hold on.
Why are we running Diva into Zar?
It was a counter swap. We weren't.
Yeah, Zar just swapped from Ryan.
Good.
So we're here.
What a lady was. That's a SARS gameplay.
I know. I'm just.
What are we healing? What are we healing?
So we're in a really bad spot because this is open, right? And so I would be here, or I would be here. This is a really good spot for Kiri to be. And then in that case, you see both. But the unfortunate part is Sora's in a bad position, so she's gonna actually miss Dill completely.
I have a
we'll
thing,
look back.
right? Why not go to the free camp for a minute?
What?
Like, couldn't a Sora be like taking pressure off of that main bridge right now by
Could.
like off angling
Could.
and trying to like pick Mort or Pizza? I mean, Pizza's easy to pick.
Could. I'm just saying for what's going on.
Yeah. Where's
Yeah.
my Go Caliho at? Oh boy. Okay. You got this, King. I believe.
Unfortunately, your diva like kisses Azaria on their mouth, which is
They're hot now.
Which is a choice.
Yeah, your tank is special.
Cause we are special, special.
not
Everyone
all that.
is special.
I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I do want to know, but I don't
Oh, bruh.
brother.
This is what you sent me to. I just want you to know that.
Brother. I'm so sorry.
That's fine.
To be honest,
I didn't
like,
mean to send you to Vietnam.
The fact that your diva lives is kind of remarkable. Not gonna lie. Okay, so at this point, if your diva was gonna do that, you guys are kind of being stupid.
You're not doing anything.
If your diva was gonna do that, I would honestly have your Kiri here, just to heal a little bit. I mean, even then, your Kiri could have even been here, helping,
Doing
some
something.
damage, doing something other than just heal botting.
Eh.
Yeah, so this happens. So at this point, your diva has put up the white flag. They're surrendering. They're retreating. So you guys have to figure out what are you gonna do now that your diva's pressure's gone. Having both DPS in the same spot is always a no-no. They're not gonna be able to do a whole lot in that case because remember, your guys aren't running that super heavy front, especially when there's two open sides of this map. So I would rather your Soj or Bastion be here, wherever this diva is retreating, because obviously you see that he's hungry. I don't know why Bastion turreted there, but Bowsy's also special. Yeah. And then Kiriko could definitely be doing something anywhere. You unfortunately aren't very fast, so you need to be in a position that you're
Disrupted.
They're coming fast. They have a lot of pressure. You guys got to get heals out of the way. So unfortunately, you're heal botting Caliho at this point. You're in an okay position. I would even beg that you'd want to kind of be careful back here a little bit.
Yeah.
Just so if they come over this bridge, they're not looking directly at you. But yeah, you're definitely gonna have to like heal. Do you have your nade? Yeah, you do. I wouldn't even be mad if you naded them because it's scary. Oh. Yeah, Dill understanding that there needs to be pressure, but unfortunately he's the only one doing it, so all of the damage is going to go into him, which it does. He's probably... do you think he's going to die? I would put money on that he's going to die.
DED.
But, like, this is so passive, what we're doing right now. Like, we're all just sitting here and doing what? Like, yeah. And Dill's going to die because he's tanking. When really you all could be helping with that pressure in some way. You're kind of healing things up. Okay? See, you guys understand there needs to be pressure, but we're in a bad place to do it. He's trying to do something.
Thank you.
Okay.
This ends now.
Someone help my man. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, what did we have? Oh shit, y'all had Nano. Y'all had Kitsune. I guess I would ask, do you want this point or not? I guess that's what I'd be asking. Do you want the point or not? Ooh. See, I kind of just always want blood whenever I play support. So, I'd be Kiriko right here. I'd be making their life hell.
After this map here, I'm gonna take a little break.
You're good, you're good. Yeah. Damn.
It's
We need to be healing.
Salt for your
Oh, this is big.
wounds.
Okay, Suzu.
get ready.
I see you.
We're still not gonna do a Kitsune Rush. Nothing.
狐の鍵爪を取
Oh, why did you guys make them be the first ones that did that?
You're powered up. Get in there.
Oh my.
Indeed.
And still get through. Oh my.
So I made that choice to keep us both alive.
Yeah.
I don't-
Yeah, no. It's like, you see what I mean? Where like we have these moments up here, where it's like, do you guys want this point or not? Do you want to maintain all this control or not? So, I mean, Bastion doesn't have form yet. We're kind of just sitting here. Sun tried to use their ult, but there's so much pressure on them because they're the only ones ulting. And it's like, what have we been doing? Do we want the point or not? Like, we're kind of acting like we don't want it.
It's go time.
He wants it, but all of us are saying, no, back out.
I'll keep
Wait,
you up.
no, wait, no. And then it's like, do we want the point or not? Are we gonna kids like look at where they are? They're all here. What are they gonna do? And so, I would honestly, I would be Kitsune rushing. I would be sending Nano on somebody that's gonna fuck them up. I don't know. I'd be doing something else too, because you have this. I don't know. Like if we look at our ults, we almost have 4. We used 1. Usually you can use another. I would say 2 ults. Try to do 2. So you could combo with Nano Overclock, or use an ult everybody can use and do Kitsune Overclock. So like we could be Kitsune rushing here. Right
Damn,
into,
Nano overclock will burr too.
right into them. Boom, right here. Because now they have no choice. They either have to Kitsune rush and stay here with you, or they have to back up and wait. And that's what you want, is you want that time.
Either way, they're fucked.
Should be. Like, oh my god.
Tell
But-
me you
but
don't toss this
imagine-
nade.
He does. But imagine this. Imagine if you Kitsune rushed, and then this hit. Like, holy shit.
That's
If
a
we-
lot of dead
if we-
people.
If we Kitsune rushed, and then that hit, oh my god. Oh my god. Whatever Zarya bubbles is not gonna matter. And guess what's even cooler? Watch this. They Kitsune, not the Kitsune, they Suzu. Now Suzu's gone. So we could have been in rush. We could have antied. Somebody might have died. They would have Suzu'd. Now they have no Suzu. They probably have no bubbles.
Got no bitches for sure.
Still no form. Like, there's still nothing.
They would've been
they're
all
sitting
dead.
Ducks. They're sitting ducks. They're doing nothing. But the unfortunate part is, this team's doing nothing too. And
You guys are
you
just
guys have so much
standing
space. Yeah. Like your Kiri could have Kitsune rushed, done a little damage on it, popped over here, pop.
Yeah, if you just pop that Kitsune,
Oh.
pressured, forced Suzu through nade, that fight's over.
Forced bubbles, like, oh my gosh.
Fight's
Oh my
over.
gosh.
That's how you beat a Czar. Burn through him.
Yeah, it would have been good, but unfortunately,
That's
we
why
don't.
no Czar player has beaten me.
Yeah, ready.
And then we let them get the first jump.
Taking damage.
Oh boy.
We match because we're like afraid.
I don't
Now
understand why we're
Ana
matching.
is in so much danger.
We
I'm
could
in
have like
danger.
kited out of there, especially it's a 5v3. What are we doing here, Step Bro?
Yeah.
You can kite out of there or just die on point. Like, there's
We
no
still have,
reason.
we
Oh,
still don't have
5v4.
our bastion. No, I'll be honest. As soon as they pop this bridge,
I'm falling back.
as soon as they
I'm
pop this
running
bridge
at that
and
point.
ult, y'all lost the space. You just don't have the brawl capacity to match this brawl. In the way they're wanting you to. That's why you have to catch them in moments where they're super vulnerable. When you can hit a good nade and all of a sudden they have to use Suzu. But I don't know. Like I'm looking at this. Here's the thing about interesting about Bastion players, man.
This ends now.
See, that's the only person ulting, so they're all looking at them. But look, he has nothing. Nothing. This Bastion is as good as dead right now. Like, this Bastion's not contributing anything to this team except for being a Bastion and people are scared of him. But people are only scared of him when he terraforms. He has nothing. Well, watch him
Bowsy
just
is pretty
meander.
good.
He has not
Bowsy
hit a
is-
shot. He has not hit a shot in all this. He's
Oh,
just
wow.
vibing. He's just vibing. He's just moving up. Deep, moving up. He honestly doesn't even value his life because, I mean, look, he's just 18 HP taking all that damage. He's like, whatever. Oh, Suzu? Oh, cool, man. He still hasn't even used form. He doesn't even care. Like, what?
I've
now?
met plat players with more coordination than this dog.
Oh my
What the
God.
fuck?
It's like... Oh, Kitsune Rush? Now he's going. But all of that time that he's just sitting here, basically doing nothing, being nobody, it's just crazy. All across this bridge, and then finally, only turrets when there's Kitsune Rush. What the hell? And now we decide to go in.
He's special ed. Let's just keep going.
I have questions.
I don't have answers. Let's go.
I'm just here.
White
Yeah,
man.
but I'm just thinking that, like, your choices that I guess like you're asking me about is like the result of us as a team not making good choices.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, you know, you're a better player than, and so you can recognize when it's like, yeah, I probably shouldn't. And for some grace of God, you guys win that. I'll never understand. But by the grace of God, you did. Okay, cool. I like this pressure. What is our Soch doing?
That's why I found the living room late at night and I want to watch our
Okay, what's Dill doing? What? Dill, what are you doing? Okay, so they're gonna do the exact same thing again. Actually, they're gonna do the exact same thing. He has no bubbles. He has no bubbles. I bet you they Suzu.
My gift to you.
I love watching Kiri players. A lot of Kiri players just Suzu out of convenience and not like move, but okay. So decide to rotate.
No recovery.
No bubbles.
Good poke.
This Zarya is pretty much operating on no bubbles all the time. They're always bubbling somebody. I really want to be more proactive.
Love you.
This D.Va's still not ulted. I'm surprised.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, D.Va should not be the only one pressured.
I love how we leave our cold team in the back line to get grabbed.
Okay.
It was beautiful.
She's coming. Yeah, she's coming.
D.Va can suck up that ult, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
she can.
Yeah, I thought so.
Storm is the most predictable
here's
tank
the-
I've ever played. So
Oh, yeah. Here's the other thing, too. It's like, our D.Va's on point, like, kind of fighting for the space, and then we're all just sitting here like this. Literally,
Yeah.
It's like Hercules, the planets have aligned type of thing. Like, what are we doing?
Captain Planet.
Okay. Again,
I think Dill.
I also...
Go ahead.
Your Kiriko should never be playing with your other support, though. And it's not really a you thing to worry about. Your Kiriko should never be playing with you. Unless you're calling for help. But, like, your Kiriko
Sora
should
is
never
a
be
heal
sitting
bot.
next to you. Yeah. I'm aware. After watching this, it kind of pains me, but it's fine.
What'd you say, Bona?
Sora is a heal bot, and you don't even
Ah.
know what, and you don't know when to pressure sometimes.
Yeah.
It's a match made from hell.
But basically, Asura is the one that kills you. In this sense. Oh.
Sunline and Dill are the only two
They
that
also-
have a brain,
They also should not be standing... They've been standing
but they should not
together.
be playing the same angle.
No, they should not.
Yeah, they've been doing that the entire game.
Yeah. And you guys should
That's
not
the-
be playing the same angle either.
That's the problem with white people, dog. They just stand there
Yes.
together. Sometimes you have to be like a brother.
This is what pisses me off
Individual.
about this ult.
You had all the time in the world to back up.
No, that's what pisses me off about the ult. It still grabs them. That's what pisses me off about this ult.
Oh wow.
It's such a dog shit ult.
Огонь!
How far I'm away.
Like-
It still pulls me in.
I don't think at least Kalos should have been in, but it's fine. Grav is like such a big radius, but it's okay, it's okay. Doop-a-doo-doop-a-doo. Honestly, they should have grabbed right here. It would have pulled you guys up into the air so that actually Suzu wouldn't even work. Anyway,
You think Storm knows Zartek like that, dog?
no. But this is like
Even the silver tank I tried out the other day knew that tech. But Storm doesn't. Ay, ay, ay.
yeah. This is interesting.
Oh, my poor call toe. Why is Dill walking into the... Your teammates are special needs.
I'm just here vibing, brother.
So when Dill is going burr, why is it our why have we decided to instead DM Dill instead of go in on the people who are shooting him?
DM the Czar. Yeah.
No, I mean like DM this guy, who's just
No, that was a joke. That was a joke.
like, what is he doing? He's just lobbing in bombs. Like, he like has no brain. And yeah, we're just now we're like, okay, we leave. Oh, okay, yeah. Now we leave, I guess. We're here. We just gotta wait for
We're
Bastion.
queer.
And guess
Get
what?
used to
By the
it.
time Bastion gets here, this Bastion still doesn't have his. This Bastion can't even give pressure. And so this is another situation where I'd be saying that one DPS needs to be doing this. They don't even have their tank. What are we doing? Oh my god, what are we doing? Okay, so
Listen.
their Bastion is half HP, doesn't have form. Their Zarya is diddling around back here. Mort hasn't even kited them back. No
You
tactic
guys should be
for
pushing
them.
this hard as fuck
Oh,
right now.
Yeah. Like crazy.
Play.
Crazy. Go in.
Jesus Christ, your tank is more passive than a whore trying to get out of a fucking police station.
And we also need to have somebody probably doing this, because they would be able to tell you when the tank's back, when they're not. They'd be able to put pressure on point. Like, literally, Sunline could be sitting here, capping point, and all of them are gonna be like, no! And they're gonna be running to point, and then you guys have free bridge.
Sunline's probably the best person on your team.
Yeah, I need to coach them.
You don't need to coach that motherfucker. We not coaching those bitches. Yo, how are you, dude? We're not coaching them. I'll only make an exception for Kalaho. Because Douglas is my baby boy. I'll kiss Douglas so much right now after this game.
Now we're kind of throwing ult out to get.
What are
to
you
get the
guys
point.
doing?
Kind of throwing ults to get the point.
No, I get that, but Jesus
Our
Christ.
Kiriko's so passive, they haven't even built Kitsune Rush.
As she did. Douglas, I need you to lock in.
Hey, honestly,
Fuck it. We ball.
yeah, fucking ball.
Jumps off the map.
You were just like, you know what? My job's done. Yeah, I think that was very winnable for your team.
I agree.
I think you're both stupid, if it helps.
Holy. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna kiss you on your hot fucking mouth. You keep talking to me like that.
Do it, Douglas. You know, I like that picture you sent me this morning.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
He sent me a picture of his mouth. He's like, kiss me on my hot fucking mouth.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
I almost sent him a picture back, like, yeah, I'll fucking do it. But instead I said, I'll do that shit.
All right, I'll be right back.
You're good. This is entertaining.
We have a game today.
We do.
We do, unfortunately.
3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30 seconds.
Hoping to get a quick session in with Lupo today. Before the game.
You can't afford me.
Hello.
Not so fast.
My DPS wants to go match that.
What is the Sigma doing? Not very much.
Ooh, Kane. That thing's gonna be all over him.
Oh yeah.
No way more goes
The best-
in this game.
The best way to handle this is just... Oh god, what is Mort doing? What the fuck? How are you alive? Just took 3 people turning on him. Oh. Our Sigma puts himself in a compromising position. Your tank is gonna run through this fucking shit though. What the
I
fuck?
hope so. I really
I would hope so.
I'm excited to see how it does, but
Did you get into the server?
he has not gotten into the official Overwatch server. Nothing's popping up for him. I don't remember how I got in either, so I can't really help him.
You could send him my way, I guess I could try to.
I told
Get
him
him
to
in.
reach out to an admin on there again. Be like, hey, sorry I'm new, but I don't know how to get into the official Overwatch server, so I told him to do
I know
that.
how to get him in. It's just the link. Is the link still not working?
He never got the link done.
Oh, then he just has to go to the UROW link on the page and hit the interaction tab. Then he's done.
Oh, he says, I'm in. Also, what is a pickup game?
Pug
Just ask
or
me.
pickup game. Oh, so he's in the server now.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically all he has to do, if he wants to do 10 mans, pretty much, that's that role.
Yeah, he's probably looking at rolls. Okay. Honestly, we gotta take him to a 10-man's.
Oh god, do we? It's like a secret weapon.
If it's with a... Oh yeah, I guess that's true. He is kind of secret weaponish.
Thinking
But I really want
Maybe
him to... I want to see how he plays up against these teams, though. Guess we could ask, like...
Alright, I'm back.
Guess we could have him play... I don't know, against a team that's not that great, maybe.
Nah, give him that same team same SR team we fought the other day. Let's see how he does.
Ooh, yeah. See if we can reach back out to them.
Who?
The team we
team.
fought the other day.
Oh, you guys gonna scrim against him again?
I'd like to. Definitely win against them.
Back in the mix.
I think that Biscuit Light him trio should be enough to win. Should. Depending if Biscuit doesn't throw. God, I just wanted more. Man, I just needed one round to get my eating field though. He feeds his ass off. That's all I need.
That's all I need.
It's crazy.
See, he's got good movement, but no game sense.
Yeah, we are amping up nothing.
Like I said, good movement, no game sense. Yo, yeah, I'm telling you, this is what I wanted.
Not bad.
But he hit us with the wombo combo, showed you that movement.
I feel like he's on the ground a little more than
Yeah, you take what you can get.
Push started. Let's go.
Emerald.
What am I doing? This is supposed to be for me.
Oh, I didn't not you being like, hey, look at me.
Objective.
We text Lupo.
Alright, so the only reason I picked Juno was for speed rings. I don't really know how to play her. Other than heal botting.
You operate on a very similar wavelength to like your Freya. So you never really want to be where your Freya is because you guys are kind of the same person. You are kind of like that Echo, Freya, Pharah, like you kind of have this cool ability to be up in the sky. So any opportunity you see to get
Micro. Missile.
little high ground thing, then you can do a double jump. You're literally up here. And when you're up here, Junkrat can't really get you. Kiriko has a hard time shooting you. Queen definitely can't really get you. And I'll be honest, against this Queen player in particular, you are out of sight, out of mind. They don't even know you exist. And they're down people. Mort is going to have a harder time harassing you whenever you're up in the air. So even when you come over here, you can even hop up on here, double jump. You're up a little higher now. So I always like to look for anything on the map that gets me above just the ground level. And I just like to double jump off of it. Just to keep up in the sky a little bit more. And then another thing, you are speed ringing and engage. So your Sigma in particular is going to definitely need help with speeds. I normally would never run a Sigma with a Juno, but if this is what we're wanting to do, we just got to know that we can be explosive, but we're never going to be as fast as a Queen Rush. They have a JQ that gives that speed with Shout, and Mort, who naturally just gives off speed. So we're gonna have to use our ring to explode in on an enemy to kill them. So for example, we could be telling Sig to like ring in and kill this junk that's half HP just sitting here because they're dog shit. Or we could definitely be saving ring for when we get harassed. My favorite way to use speed ring is like against a Doomfist or a monkey. So if they come and like dive me, I literally throw down speed ring so that I have speeds and then I fly away. Usually you want to be using your your missiles when you're up in that skybox.
Oh, like I did earlier.
Yeah, so whenever you're up, you want to be using those because those are a good, like, it's kind of like, think of it as like a nade. So when you throw a nade in, sometimes that engage can happen because you get people low. Or if you know people are low, you can go up into the sky, use them, because then they will probably kill people if they're under half HP. Right now, you could be putting a lot of pressure on Mort. For example, if he's half HP, you could shoot him a couple times, throw your missiles, he'd be dead. Yeah. Of course, missiles for your own team as well. So if you kind of stick a little bit back behind your team if they're engaging, your missiles will go on the enemy and on them. That's kind of like how you min-max Juno. Is when you throw missiles, try to get some on your teammates who need health, but also on the enemy. But yeah, that's usually... make sure your rings have a purpose, but otherwise you do kind of do a lot of
I told him to. I was like, "You're gonna die."
yeah. You could bring your guys out if you really need to.
Pressing your injuries. We're falling
Get
behind.
diff, colonizer! How's like menstruation cycle?
We have come.
Good. Yeah, why are you so far back?
The barrier cannot withstand much more. The barrier appears. Barrier.
I am escorting the robot.
We're going, go fast.
My ultimate is not ready yet.
Gets lousy.
Enemy forward spawn room deactivated.
The barricade is progressing.
Like this, I'd be wanting to get on that higher ground.
I am on fire.
What's your tank being like? I'm the captain now. I just have to know.
Yeah.
Did he sound like that?
He's- I don't know what he sounds like. Like maybe some sort of Europe.
We have nearly gained the lead.
Like African Europe or regular Europe?
Surging force from
There's an African Europe.
There's like an African European actually. What are you doing? What are you doing, Step Bro?
He's like Ukrainian, Russian, something like that, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
Sounds like. It sounds Slavic.
Your team is
Thought it was
close to
African.
taking the lead.
That's embarrassing.
Your team is close to
Okay,
taking
so
the
Let's
what I
get
would
diff.
have done here... Oh. I would have gone up here.
Yeah.
Just because this is nice. Oh. Really nice, actually. You can see a lot more. You hop up here, you're probably going to be about this high off the ground if you
Do a little
fly.
double jump.
And then you can definitely put pressure on these two idiots. Idiot 1, Idiot 2. And also
Let's go.
Idiot 3. Yeah, that's where I'd be. And then you're not anywhere where that Junkrat can harass you. I just feel like that's... You just don't want to be here. But you go a little far forward. So your Sigma, unfortunately, has drawn the line right here. This is kind of the do not cross line, where he is not up taking any pressure off anybody, and so now you have 1, 2, 3, 4 people in the enemy lines that could kill you now, because you're just here. I know you want to kill them, but your team just doesn't want to take that space, so you're kind of too far forward.
Yeah.
And now you don't have,
Your team is close
Lie.
to taking the lead.
and Mort knows it.
Little frog boy. Scared of me.
And of course, this guy is still here. Why? I don't know, but he is. And what is... Oh, we're rezzing. Oh, okay. Imagine rezzing and then they die immediately. That's wild. That's wild. It's wild. That's why I hate mercenaries. Okay. Alright. What do we do now?
Hello.
Okay. Okay.
All have
The enemy's pushing. Let's take care of them.
You really need to do that on your Sigma because he has a mercy pocket right now.
Yeah.
I would have rather you like jumped up over here, double jumped, been right here, right behind your Sigma, jumped up and flew, and then used them. Because that's like you putting pressure. That's like a Pharah spamming. That's like kind of your way of putting pressure down. And if you're up here, hopefully maybe this nonsense starts spreading out. Your 2 DPS that are glued to each other's side. Holy shit.
We're like
I know I
two
can't
dogs
co-
after
I
fucking.
know I can't coach your team, but maybe you want to pass along that they need to take a different angle to each other. Holy shit. Oh my god. Everybody ult now. Everybody ult. Everybody ult. Okay.
Everybody ult now.
So after you throw your ult, you're actually gonna want to be in the sky. High ground. Because it's just better for you. Again, like
Yeah.
Pharah doesn't want to be on the ground, Pharah wants to be in the sky kind of thing. So think of it that way. I know, obviously, me telling you this now over and over is kind of redundant, but, yeah. Especially with this queen. Ready to ult you. And with the Ventral, which, why it's going on back here, I don't know. She should have killed all of you by now, but, you know, there's just things. Matter of danger. But, going bad, I guess. But do you
They
see-
wanted me.
Yeah, but do you see how like doing jumps and being unreachable is like what you want to do?
Yeah.
So that's why I would find. I think you can double jump and get on top of a lot of stuff like this. That's like not super high off of the ground, but a little bit. And so I would just constantly be trying to find places like that because then you're permanently away from them, and they're just like angry the whole time. Like coming up here, double jumping, so you're here. I think you can like hold space and even float over here. So like you could just be permanently like in this airspace here. So they can't do anything about it. I don't know if I have a lot of good like clips to show you, but that's what I try to do. I even have trouble remembering to like get up off the ground. It just takes a while. No.
Yeah. Everybody left it, and I was like, I guess I'll go grab it.
I'm like, I'm not pushing that car, y'all. I'm sorry, but I don't want to be on the ground. What? Somebody else push that. It's gonna be your toes. be honest, looking at the comps, I bet that you guys do well because they can't really shut down this Sunline and this guy.
Yeah.
I bet that's part of why you win. And Storm has now swapped to Ramatra. I think he doesn't really know what to do. So, I bet that's what happens. And Mord is Mord. I don't think they're really using Mord's speeds either. Like, they're not really utilizing it to engage on anything.
Enemy forward spawn activated.
Bowsy's also the most predictable DPS I've ever played against.
Nu Vangada!
Oh. I bet you that this being able to take that airspace is gonna be pretty awesome against their team top right now.
Oof.
Your team has lost the lead.
And imagine if you were also in that airspace all the time, like off the ground. Like that's almost 3 people because you have your Mercy on Sunline. It's 3 people that they can't really like go to and touch. And then you have Dill, who's kind of the bait in the sense. He would end up being the bait in this comp that you guys have. So like they're gonna be going in on Dill, and then obviously Sigma has Rock, and that's pretty strong.
I think we lose this, if I remember correctly.
Oh, brother.
Yeah, I think we C9.
I'm sorry, what? Where? This one?
Yeah.
This is the 3rd map. So you would have won.
Oh, okay.
I didn't.
Helden sterben nicht.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
And I was yelling, kite, kite, back up, throw it in reverse, Terry.
Back up. Do you have rain? No. No.
It's gonna be rough. Why is he going back in? Why is he pulling at me? Only I can pull at me.
Oh. Okay.
I love when Buns kills 2 people with a tire every fight.
Which is like crazy because he's okay. I'm not gonna say it.
Say it. I
Do it.
dare you.
I don't fucking like buns.
He's not good. That's just how it is. People are always like, "Oh my god, oh my god, he's such a good Junkrat." I'm like, hey, he's not good. I don't know why we're placing people who don't deserve it. I don't know why all these people be hating on me whenever I'm just like wiping the floor with people's blood, but it's like, no, I don't really care.
I want to be glazed.
Probably because you're a Smurf lesbian.
Well,
A Smurf
maybe.
lesbian is the craziest shit I've ever heard.
Maybe.
A Smurf lesbian.
Enemy forward spawn
Wow.
activated.
Could be why.
Could be. They're racist and homophobic.
And they're a
Homosexual
homosexual.
works too.
Really? On Pride Month. Really, Kello?
No, trust. He's doing God's work right now. When you were here before, couldn't look you in the eyes. You're just like an angel.
Where are you? Okay.
Your
Coming back
skin
from the
makes
dead.
Me cry. When Caliho is the best person
Coming back
on
from
his
the
team next
dead.
to Sunline. Beautiful.
But let's move.
Bad.
Jesus Christ, Bowsy.
Skibbity
Sunline
rizzed
is
on
the
him.
reason your team is good.
True.
No, I'm the reason. Duh.
That helps.
You
I
help,
was just
but Sunline is really backpacking some of you,
I would not be on
and
point.
it shows.
Enemy
Like,
forward
someone
spawn
else take this
activated.
point from me. You'll be looking for ult here soon. Definitely.
Yeah, I told him I'm gonna engage, or we are going to engage with Beam next team fight.
Yeah, they need to get their ass together. Stuff together. They're gonna be doing that.
Russian satellite vector! New Vangada! This end!
I'd be throwing that ring down too, just because being fast with your ult's nice. Being on this corner too is really nice. I'd be up here doing cool things. What do? They'll use ult? Okay. That's good. Oh yeah? Oh yeah? Oh yeah.
2 minutes remaining.
Coming down.
Mort. Just bebopping around.
Not so fast.
More things. Oh, bless you.
Ow!
Oh, jeepers.
Ow! Anyway, you could be on this bus, doing some cool things on the bus. Or at least, like, getting onto the bus, jumping up, and then taking this airspace backing up a little. It's really good.
Yeah. Number one lesson I've learned so far in this map is
Get the
air.
Well, it's every map, just as Juno thing.
Oh, well, yeah, I should specify for Juno.
And if you were up here, flying around, you would probably notice this. So, you'd be able to say like, oh my god, jump cat's working.
Oh my glob.
These buildings are old. Nice, Dad. Good.
Excavation! Extermination!
Or just spinning around. Did you see him?
We gotta go back. What? Oh, what's happening?
Excavation! Extermination!
Where am I at? Oh, I'm frontlining.
Yeah, you're
See me now?
lost in the sauce.
I'm up there
What is he
kicking.
doing? Why is he tweaking? What is happening? What is happening? He was like fine and then like not fine. What is happening? What in the world was that?
I didn't think he realized his tank and team was there, and so he was just doing it to stall point. I think.
2 minutes
Dude, what is
Wait,
this?
what?
I've never-
Rewind.
I've never seen that in my whole life of living.
2 minutes.
What are we doing, step bro? What the fuck is this? What are we doing?
2 minute warning.
We're trolling.
2 minute warning.
Yeah, you going over here is not good. You wanna stay here.
Excavation initiation!
So like the end of these two buildings, right here and here, that's where you want to stay between. Like these buildings, you want to stay between. You can even sit like up here or something, but you don't want to be any closer than that. Okay, what's going down here? Yeah, just watch this insanity that happens to me.
Dog. You're all special needs. What is
Yeah.
Pizza doing? What is Mort doing?
I'm telling you. Thank you for getting.
Mort?
What is happening?
Mort? Why are we not shooting Mort?
I am, but then I had to reload. Did you see me shooting him back? Let's give him back shots.
The barrier has fallen.
This is the most retarded fight I've ever seen in my life.
Okay, that was a lost fight. Why are we ulting? Okay. Easy next fight. Like what?
60 seconds.
Please put me back in Emerald. Please
I
put
wanna
me
be
back
an
in
Emerald
Emerald.
so bad, like just to kill everybody again. But I just feel like I wouldn't be able to deal with the idiots. I don't know.
Just put me back in Emerald. Put me back in Emerald right fucking now.
Right, meow.
狐の鍵爪を解き放て
Okay. We ulted again. He's gonna survive that.
Some zinc for me!
What are we all thinking?
my god. How do we miss?
Caliho, your tank is retarded.
Thank you for
You're
putting me
welcome.
in this situation.
I love you. Remember that, Douglas. Why is Storm dog?
When there was all of this, why? Why can't we just be patient
You have a
with our
1
ults?
HP Bowsy, but
You
instead
just gotta be patient. Like press Q and then look around a little bit. Just a little quick. Ooh, airspace.
We need to get that project.
Broken. Fie.
I guess we'll.
Storm's gotta be special needs, dog. Gotta be.
Arrows never die.
Roya's gotta be special needs too. The only reason this is working so well is because Sunline has a pocket.
Almost there.
Yep.
Just stay on target.
Not you at the end.
Been an axe over.
The only tank of Sora can play decently is the fucking Mercy. Or support, rather. Jesus.
Oh god.
Tell me we're done, Mercy. Hold for a second.
I just want to see if I'm still running for this. Because I didn't get to see this game.
Ready for battle.
Put a throw.
Ready for battle.
So it's similar, you just have no speeds.
What's up?
Ready for battle.
What's up? Ready for battle.
It's to lower the monthly payments. Apparently, the last time when they sent it out, you never signed it.
I told you I never got it. Remember? We had that whole conversation?
Okay. I need you to look now and sign it because that's we're all caught up now and this is gonna give us a lower monthly payment.
Okay, well, I'm looking. I don't see any document.
Bonafire, who is that?
You sure? I'm looking at my text messages right now, and I don't have it. Do they have the right number on file?
Email.
I'm looking at my email too. It's not here.
This is because you read off your number to me, so they have the right number.
Oh, okay, but I don't have anything. Fine. Whatever.
Never stood a chance.
Well,
I might have thrown a... Whenever they were fighting, I might have thrown a nade up there, maybe. But by the chance you would have hit your tank, but maybe even the other tank would have helped your tank a little bit in that duel. Oh, this is epic. We run. So at this point now, you want to take high ground.
Storm has gotta be special needs, dog. Why are we playing Reinhardt in the year of
So
our
you wanna
Lord
be- you wanna
2025
be
on
Back
second?
a little bit. You don't want to be on cart because that's where they're gonna look, right? It's on cart.
yeah.
You want to stop cart. I feel like Cass, you need to be taking cart so that you can sit just back here. I know it's not that much farther, but it's just a little better because then you could, if you are better aim. You also have Dill helping pressure too, but you could start like doing this. You know what I mean? And like I normally wouldn't say it against a Widowmaker, but also you have a lot of people shooting your Widowmaker. So if you know a lot of people are looking at Widow is not just looking at you. So you might
Yeah.
be able to get a couple little boom, boom, boom off.
Boom, boom, boom,
If they
boom.
start
I want you
rushing
in my
point,
room.
you can just come back up here. This is a really good spot for you. I know some Hanos like keep rotating if they want to be more aggressive. They just keep doing this. Keep doing this. But you just kind of do that with your tank. But I would not be sitting on a cart. Somebody else do that.
I've got you.
They do.
Hunting them down.
I keep you up.
Yeah.
I'd be saying GG go next. I'd be so pissed. Oh my god, I'd be so pissed if somebody woke up somebody I was sleeping. Because that's the thing, is like you're doing this to help.
Rest up.
It was him.
Oh, I slept more. Not the
What's up,
tank.
Mort? Do you really?
Damn.
Oh, I thought you saw the tank and your tank immediately woke him up. I was like,
Yeah, that's what I thought too. I was like, why the fuck did you wake him up?
Yeah, that's okay. That's fine, I guess. I would have still been mad. I would have blanked.
You'll have to try harder
Reloading
than
motion.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
my ultimate is almost ready.
Rest stays at rest.
I just swapped. Might be more helpful for him. You have nano. In this case, you might actually be nanoing your tank. I don't think you nano cast, but you might be survivability.
Say it.
I mean, yeah, if you weren't like waving and teabagging the whole thing, I don't know what you're doing.
Oh yeah, I was waving at the
Yeah.
widow that ulted. Yeah, I think I went for it.
Yeah, I would have
Died
done it
quick.
before.
Yeah.
Especially when you saw that, like, he noticed that that was kind of out of position play.
That
He
must stay.
wants to go in, but he gets discorded. Usually that discord is a really good indicator of, like, oh shit. He's about to get a lot of pressure on him right now.
60 seconds
And
remaining.
that Ryan,
Yeah, I should have ulted him a lot sooner than when I tried to.
yeah. Like, it's just so quick. Like, it's just so quick how quick the HP goes in Discord. I would say that Lord is actually the biggest target that you guys have. On the center.
You're powered up. Get in there.
Okay, I respect whatever you just did. Because you literally... Whoa. You literally caused Transcendence and... I mean, you and your tank, obviously, but... Transcendence and Shatter to come out really quickly, but... I wish that you guys did... Oh no, Discord. Yeah, Discord is just so crazy.
30 seconds
I think it's just priority. Target priority is really what we're missing. Like, at least what you guys... Getting that Bap Zen out of the way is really important.
Oh, did you see that? Fucking naded from spawn.
Really? probably were like, what?
Probably like, what the
And then-
where did that come from?
Literally. I wonder if they freak out. Do they freak out?
They backed up with the shield out.
Oh, they're like, oh, scary.
I'm excited. I'm gonna marry you.
Did you see that ante?
No, I was gone
Bonaparte?
for like 5 minutes.
Oh yeah, rewind that bad boy. Watch this
Yeah.
ante from fucking Spawn.
Show me that auntie from Spawn, Daddy. That's crazy. What the fuck?
They're all scared, like, what? What happened? Like, this is end. Ah, this is bad.
They are giving up so much space for free.
10 seconds remaining.
That
They're scared of me.
Discord the Tigers or whatever. Oh,
Gotta love Roya Kefta when he stands in the middle of the team. The window. Like a Chad.
yeah.
Where Buns kills 2 people every fight with a tire.
I just don't know how. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't know how. It makes no sense to me.
Couldn't do that shit to me last season.
No.
Nope.
Sides.
It's gonna be a very quick round. Lord have mercy. Lord,
Dear Lord,
have
baby
mercy.
Jesus.
Ready for battle.
I could take it.
Oh yeah, this is
Final.
was Dill and Asura on defense. They just did this little rat thing at that door where Bastion's at now.
Ah, yeah.
Well, when we attack, that is, or defend.
Yeah. Oh, they're holding close.
Objective A.
Oh, their pants are down. Oh. Are we faster? No, we're not fast.
A taste of
We ain't got that speed. We don't have our Nikes on.
Okay, I don't mind this. Okay. Unfortunately, there was nobody else but him looking down sight, so it was a little Bastion v Bastion moment, I guess. Yeah, literally. And where was Shield?
on nose.
We'll never know. Oh, Dave, rush this one.
I ran out of piss. I was like, I'm out of piss. Can't heal. Yep, gotta. Someone might take some puss lips. Like, oh. Yep.
Yes, Zuzu. What the hell? They used Zuzu already. Did you hear the ting? Sound like
Yeah.
a bell. Ting!
Right there.
Yeah, they used it already.
I don't know what they used it on.
Oh, Pizza just throws out Zuzu whenever they feel like it. They're like, yeah, you know, Zuzu sounds really good right now.
Sounds wanting.
Oh, let's just use it. I was in a bad
Whoa!
position, so let me waste a cooldown. That's literally, yeah, okay. Yeah, that's what I had to work with. I practically did that. I figured that. Just have to be better than everybody else. I'd be in castle is for this. I would be, so as soon as you guys came around here, if we look at, like, health-wise, as soon as we get, okay, so as soon as this happens, right, we see this, your team doesn't really need a whole lot of heals, because you have a Mercy.
True.
And I would beg to differ that it's going to be one of those situations, since you guys got first point so quick, I would try something a little silly, goofy, crazy, and I would honestly come up here just to see what I could get away with.
I think my
Because-
problem is on this team is trust.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. It makes sense. Because you're afraid that if you leave, Asura's not going to heal. Or not be able to do what they need to do. And that's kind of something, at least when I was on the team last season, I kind of just had to be like, Chelsea, you got the team, you healed the team, I'm leaving. And I would just at least tell them, hey, I'm gonna go castle, you gotta heal the team. Because then you give them that chance to show you if they can do it or not, And here's the thing, they're gonna disappoint you sometimes, and they're not gonna be able to do things, they're gonna be stupid, whatever. But then at least you're giving them that ability to be like, hey, I need help, hey, I can't do it, or hey, like, Moira, come back. Like they need to start calling those things too if they need help. Because I'll be honest, at any given time, when you're playing with your other support, it's never going to be 50-50. You're never going to be helping the team 50-50 ever. It's like relationships. It's never going to be 50-50. Someone's always going to be giving a little more than the other because life fluctuates that way and, like, things happen. Same thing with, like, team fights. So right now would be your moment of saying, you have to take 80% of the heals right now. I got to go do my thing. I got to go do things for the team that's going to help us break through this choke. But also opportunity. Hello.
Right, I could have dropped an orb and then sucked them off.
You could have honestly dropped an orb, come up here, and at least, here's the thing, at least pull their attention.
Yeah.
Because now their attention's not here, and you have 4 people's attention here, and if you can pull 1 or 2 people or 3 people this way, you're doing your job. Instead of sitting back here passive. But yeah, that's what I'd be doing. I'd be up here. Because they literally use Zuzu. So now they have nothing if you do anything to them. And if you can stop Bowsy from looking at your team here, your support is actually being helped a lot more than if you were here healing them. If you can help with that, your team is going to be better for it. And she popped ult, so great. You don't really need to be here. At all. Actually. Now that Bowsy's here, your Mercy can't really give the whole team what they need. So they have to hide. They're now kind of backlined. And now your tank and your Bastion have actually stopped to look at them.
Now I'm all the way up.
Oh. Yes,
I'm
you
way
are.
up.
Yes, you are.
Baby girl.
But at this point, we haven't really set our team up for success wherever they
Yeah.
are. Our team is now scrambling to Okay. Where I would go at this point, I'd be here, probably. Because if I can get that Rhine, So, have you ever seen the... Hold on, let me try to find it for you. Have you ever seen... this? Let me find it. This is literally how I play support. This is what I do. This is what I do everywhere on the map. Let me know when you get it. So I do a little tech called like hey, come get me. And I'm just like, I'm just like sitting here and I'm like, hey, and I'm doing damage. And like, I might even go like here and be like, ooh, I'm in a bad position, ooh. And like, I just want to see if I can bait anybody into doing something absolutely stupid. Which, here's the thing. He definitely will. He definitely will. They definitely will. They definitely will. 50-50, right? 50-50. Or it has a little bit of sense sometimes. But, like, you can definitely bait in a team. If you know that you're better than them, you can definitely bait people in to do stupid stuff. And so, like, that's what I would be doing here. I'd be like, hey, how are you? Hey, oh, ooh, I'm gonna go get your backline. Ooh, what are you gonna do about it? And I would just be like, literally that Kermit dancing meme. I'd just be like dancing, and I would just see if they would come look at me, because if this tank charges or even just walks up, shields, and wants to do a little damage at me or throw a fire strike, he's throwing a fire strike here and not here. He is now telling Bastion, hey, you need to shoot over here. Maybe even I could get Bastion to turret me, and now he's not turreting my team. Anything you can do to distract and like make him waste something is a win. So I'd be here doing devious things. You still do them, but you're not using this like kind of tech to your advantage. I think that you could.
Yeah.
Still not bad. You got the point. Let's see where you go to.
Has reached the checkpoint.
Not so fast.
So now that we're here, you have an idea. You're standing main though for this idea. Wouldn't recommend main, but similar idea where I like to hang out like in this room too. This is another room I like to hang out and see if I can get them to come around this corner, because this is a dangerous corner to come around to. Or you could even do something devious back here, where you can try and bait them into looking this way instead of looking this way. That's another really dangerous thing that you can get them to do. But still, I like the aggressive. Needed. You go back hard.
Ancient flame.
Yeah, I would just. Yeah, no. I agree. It's designed, it works. More fire See, that Bastion took your little spot.
Heroes never die.
Oh!
I'm on my game now.
Why are they not? Okay. All right. I mean, I guess now you see what I did. Basically.
Yeah.
So wild.
So there is method in this madness.
Yeah. Yeah, they were unaware. That's good.
Yep.
Keep doing it. I like it. Nice.
I have 1 or 2 hours on Moira.
1 or 2.
Ready.
Oh, I was telling him what I was doing.
I remember now.
So I was like, if they come here, I'm rotating up there. Yeah.
Yeah. I like to do
Broken.
One.
to get
Attackers
to get
incoming.
charge. So for this, it takes them a little bit to get up here to a place right. You can nade them from where you are. So sometimes at the very beginning of a match, I like to go over here and stand a little bit crazy close. And as soon as they would be right here, I throw a nade. Okay, because you can kind of see.
And skedaddle away.
Yeah, I throw a nade and then I just run and go back to where you are. Yeah, that's what I do. It gives you like 11, 10, 11.
Defend objective A. Keep in sight,
kinda
and
nice.
this will go smoothly.
This is nice. I never thought about it.
Because then by the time they actually get here to where you can fight them, you have another one.
I was looking for it.
Not so fast.
That must sting. Covering you.
Another thing you can do to help kind of your team build trust in you is to tell them that you got them. Like, I got you, Sig. I got you, Sig. Because then Sig won't be like, oh, I'm half HP, let me back up. Sig might hold this corner a little more. Like, okay, I know I'll get healed, so I can hold a little closer because I know that I'll be full by the time the Zarya and I meet again.
I think I was telling him to take natural cover.
Yeah. Instead of take so much damage.
Yeah. You see the fucking Dylan Asura over there, just spamming that little.
Oh my god, yeah.
And then I was like, wait a minute. I bet he's gonna try to come over to the right side.
Yeah, he tried and died.
Yeah, he's gonna do it again, and I was like, fuck, I swear I heard him. So let me look over there. Yep.
Right on the money.
Barrier initialized.
Yeah, you heard him. You just
Yeah.
realized you heard him.
Yeah, that's what I was telling him. I was like, fuck, I swear I hear somebody off to the right.
Bruh, I think he says easy. Yeah, you won't be able to hear him now, but I think you heard when he landed. I think we heard it. Yeah, you heard it. It's
Yeah.
right there. Yep, it's right when he landed, I think. Yep, that's right. That's
Yep.
what you heard.
Reading you.
Right on the money.
You still can't hear him.
Barrier initialized.
You know he's
There's
there.
somebody. Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, you're walking around, so he knows where you are. You know.
I know.
I would be hiding. I'd be waiting.
Setting out the welcome.
Mm-hmm. You know, he
Yep,
says,
look up.
I'm gonna attack you. And you let him.
I just let him.
Hey, figured it
I
out.
will not let you fall.
Thank you.
Cybernetic innovation at its finest.
You tried again?
I don't think so.
He's probably hoping that they would have broke through and done something, but oh, they're gonna go
Yeah.
outside. Your tank's looking there. You know that that's where it's happening.
You're powered up. Get in there.
The tank was able to use that ult. That's really good. You're like, I'm not gonna trust this anymore. So what you can do is you can, instead of like kind of leaving your team and the LOS of your team and like looking for them, I would just like keep listening. Like your mind is listening for him, and you can do a quick flick to look, but I wouldn't like completely take your eyes off them because they could have died there.
Yeah.
Just keep listening. Flick over to look.
I think it's on cooldown. Oh, my sleep's on cooldown. Yeah.
Now you can go back up. Take space again.
10 seconds remaining.
Should we take a space? Take space. Go up. Go up. Where are those spawn doors?
Yeah.
Now we like to be up there.
I see you.
At least you left the point. You didn't stay on point. That's better than staying on point, though. But yeah, not bad. So yeah, that'd be my my coaching. Be more like this. You bait people in and see if they are as stupid as they look. Then aggro on them. Good aggro on Mura. Good cooldown management. Just try to bait more. Get airspace as Juno. Always find things to jump off of and fly around to get away from the low ground. That's really it though, I think. And then Ana. That's what I saw. But most of what you guys did bad on was more just team things, like just taking space, taking angles. You don't want to be on the same angle as your support. I think having that Mercy helped because Mercy was never like with you, so it helps out a lot more.
Yeah.
But
I'll relay the message about the DPSs being on the hips.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's about it though. That's about it. That's what I seen with my eyes.
I'll be right back. Mensa, I'd appreciate you.
Why tanks? I'm pretty educated sometimes.
Did you get all your talkings done for schools?
I think so. I hope so. Are you talking about like my paper thing I had to write or strategy thing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it done. Well, I didn't like completely finish that. I had to do like that 10 strategy thing, you know, but I just had to figure out what strategies I was gonna use so I could do my discussion post. So I haven't like completely finished the strategy assignment, but yeah, whatever. I have to.
Nah.
Not gonna worry about that.
Alright. I'm gonna run to the gas station right quick.
Okay.
After that, do you want to play Green Hill?
Yeah, we can do that. I'll just
Sweet.
walk here. Maybe I'll do my fucking assignment.
BRB.